o sunsu si tay golle wala yimbe ono hono wada. What are they going to do? Lan ndaw yi buna def su fekkee ne liggéey amut. So len laajee ñoom ñu ne la liggéey amut. But then they are children, they know what they're doing. Out of the government position, out of the tax money we pay, they get overseas medical treatment. Children go to foreign schools, to foreign schools or whatever. But when you are paid by the taxpayer, when you are in a public position, it's our business. So Barrownomics, we don't want to lose focus. Interference in the finance industry. One thing leads to another. Economics is about cause and effects. Cause and effects. If the government interfere in the banking industry, the banks carry what is called political risk. Political risk means that the bank is exposed politically in a way that the performance of the bank could be affected by political factors. That is what they call political risk. So banks try to eliminate political risk. In the laws of the Gambia, banks are not supposed to carry political risk in the central bank money regulations and the money laundering and all those regulations, beautiful regulations that Boasedi and others have at the central bank. Risk. So they made an account right now. You can try it. I was a banker. I know what I'm telling you. So they made bank punga ubi account for an association. Call it Mamadi and Associate. Abedula, right? That association, they go on at the bank has a regulation. They have a checklist. They're gonna look at those checklists. Risk factor, account opening, account or yella. You are a politician. For example, it's an association or a company. The bank bar mark laleko, ning account as a political risk because Mamadi or Baisonko is a politician, and then they want to open an account, they will mark it. Red light. Just to open an account is a red light for a politician, right? That's the banking law, right? Then what we said is, how about natara konchuvegene ubi account, right? Sitaiko ubi account tunga fala. You want to only open an account. Bank bi mune political risk then ko assess. Kon malaj la. Suvegene danga buga lep ci bank bi in Gambia and you are a politician. When they are going according to due process, mom la mean. So they get a bank be mungedef due process according to the book. And they should do it according to the book. Because in the Jana Commission, we saw so many banks flouting financial regulations. Financial institutions flouting finance regulations. The first dull in the Jana Commission. The Jana Commission is full of stories of banks and financial institutions flouting money laundering regulations, flouting financial regulations. So I'm telling you, as a politician, when you go to the bank to borrow money, right, there is supposed to be, the bank is supposed to tick to say that Mamadi is politically exposed and he wants a loan. He wants a loan. You get what I'm saying? Comme Mamadi mon politician la, te mu ngi bëgg jël bor ci bank bi lolu ci loi bi la dañ ko assessé nonu te mun nañ la reject because as a politician, why political risk? Because if that politician now comes to power or is already in power or is connected to somebody in power, that person, when it comes to time to pay the loan, can use political influence to avoid meeting the regulations, to avoid paying. Ngam fata walam ni ko political risk at the bank. Walam nyenti ko nim politician we afan dundi business auto atata kodo fu banki. Banki nyanta jalale ko nim politician o is politically exposed. And then this can affect the loan. Ngo banki manke bank manager tati de. Wa kay li na kay ma leral ko fi, Bank managers you dey fogne bank bi ñoom seen boss la ñoom ñoo dee flout laws bi that's illegal waxuma ñu dee jël si nguur mi di ko def ci bank bi de ñoo xam ne dañoo nekk ñaami na fale jaay seen gerte liggéey ko besoona ñëw dugal ko ci bank bi ñoom ñoo moom bank bi so Barrow moomut fi benn bank manager moomut fi benn bank jënda njaay yi ñoo moom bank si waaw benn bank manager moomut fi benn bank benn central bank governor moomut fi benn bank Bua said he don't own the central bank. Even Adama Barrow don't own the central bank. Why wahuma central bank bi sax mane the commercial banks do not belong to the managers. Mane the commercial banks do not belong to the board of directors. The commercial banks belongs to the depositors. Because bank bi soko hole the assets of the bank dañ la ne 1 billion. 1 billion bobu nonu shareholders si ñoom xëj na 10% rek lañ ci def right the deposits the loans ñun ñu dee fay interest ak ñu fa deposit ñun ñoo make up that 90% of the 1 billion. The banks belong to the people. The banks of a country belongs to the people. So banking confidence is important. Loolu moo dee tax political risk they advise all governments around the world don't play with the economy. Politicians should not interfere into the banking sector. Dem si bank manager bi because da nga xaritoo moom nga nekk a politician or you wanna do them small favor waa kay ñu defaral la tuuti favor rek maybe give you a tax waiver or something like that waa suñ gaay yi dañoo ñëw ñu leb si encourage the women to form associations. Encourage the women to prepare books of accounts. Encourage the women to set up good structures. When they have good structures, they can go to any bank as an association or microfinance and borrow money. But when the politician puts his hand into the banking sector, investor confidence more than them. A serious investor looking at a country where the government or the president is interfering in the banking, the investor will know that this country, the financial institutions are influenced by the politicians. How will I take my clean money from America and put it into that economy? Maybe if I am a citizen, yeah. But what about if I am not a citizen? I am just an investor sitting online, studying about the Gambia, coming and doing due process, looking at the bank financial statements before I make an investment. Duma ko def. So limo the dangerous thing about the Barrownomics. That is why we said interfering in the economy, right, is a bad decision by the Adama Barrow government. So, of course, giving loans is not a problem. Mune Adama mune mo beto levije Melia lonko whatever interest or jola. Maimuna Baldenata go I think the speaker or somebody ngadi saferimbi Tunkara majority leader ako nyadi lava. Adama Barrow leva kododila. Maimuna Baldenata ko bank leva kododila. They are interfering with the bank. They are playing with the bank. By now the bank should have come up with a statement or the financial institution, but we know what we know. Right? We know what we know. That is interference. It's a dangerous thing, right, for an economy. So today what we came to tell you is just to give you a highlight. Like I tell you, this is Bimoisun median naka our median live program. We're gonna be coming constantly to tell you more. We are going to get more details about this loan scheme as much as possible. I hope that there are journalists who will go out there and interview the bank, let the bank give their perception, and interview the women who are taking the loan, let them give their perception, right? Naga na journalist yi dem ci bank bi kuy joxe xaalis bi ñu laajte ko na bank bi wa dëgga nit yi seen xaalis moo dee nekk ci bank bi No bank has a right not to talk. They must talk, right? Because people's deposits are there. So you have to tell us, what are you arranging? What is it? You are accountable. Every bank is accountable to the taxpayer. Every bank is accountable to the taxpayer. Why, Fimom, right? I spoke about the loan schemes, right? We spoke about a little bit about this, that we are going to find out more details about this loan scheme. We are waiting for journalists to do the necessary due process. But in summary, Adama Barrow, a Gambia economy tale sign, ayaka bulokono, and what dangerous tale, because near bulokono, you will not be able to control the dalasi. The dalasi is on a free fall. Investor confidence is zero. When the government interferes in business illegally or unprofessionally, it erodes investor confidence. When investor confidence goes down, then you know, when investor confidence goes down, unemployment is the order of the day. People cannot get jobs. When factories are not opening, how are you going to get jobs? When the factories don't open, how are you going to get jobs? So that is a problem. Adama Barrow is not providing a solution. Ne could provide one solution. Adama Fero Fereledi on how to reduce inflation. Instead, atakamen kefa wolka inflation o jawiyandele. Adama Barrow ala fere on how to reduce unemployment. Sukabe o ala golle. Ko bagwe tum woni do Gambia ro. Ko bagwe tum woni do. So Adama California like Adama buma dege muy wax Burfoot is Dubai. I don't take it as a joke. I take it as a magic. He wants to spin us. That Gambia, you can come and get medical treatment in RVH. Next door to Adama, do they visit RVH? Mune mom def de listi car mu ham Banjul incubator yi nakala one land more solution of the incubator. So now you see, Adama is going into Fopatuta Yalumbang. Neo, your president, boy. We put you there and you swear to the Quran that you will be loyal to the country, loyal to the law, loyal to the citizens without fear or favor. Fear or favor. Without fear or favor. Adama Ekali ako without fear or favor. Now he's organizing a loan at the bank and he's discriminating women. And he said without fear or favor. I swear to the Holy Quran without fear or favor. That's the presidential oath. And fear or favor, Adama, fear or favor, but you are now favoring some people because they belong to your political party. Did you swear to the Quran or you swear to the NPP constitution? Did Adama Barrow swear to the Quran or to the NPP constitution? Barrownomics is the question for the day today. Is going to be a short live, very short live, right? As you know, we have so many things to do, right? We're looking forward. All the Arsenal fans here, Abdullah. Barrow must come down. IG, right? He said Barrow is very worried. Moitulen Adama, because he is talking about so many things that are dangerous. He's talking about black magic. To know the incubators. A president who swear to the Quran. Gambia is Dubai. Mbur Dakar. Ngal monta Mbur jang. You cannot compare it to anywhere in Gambia to Kokja, because the Senegalese have decided that it is Gambia, not the president. It is Senegal, not the president. Abdou Diouf, Macky Sall, Abdoulaye Wade, Diomaye, Senghor, one president after the other. We love the country. In Senegal, we love the country, not the president. No matter what he is, whether he's from Kurang or he's from Nyamina or he's from Basse, it doesn't matter. It is the country. After 10 years, Senegal, you must go. Hanga Adama gàcce su fekkee ne ñëw na fi mu ne Brufut dafa mel ni comme Dakar waaye Gambia fii fan moo mel ni comme Dakar xam nga loolu boobu dañoo xam ne waa ji bota sino la le sañ ba ko Brufut ning Dakar le kamulum bota be jekan bari Dubai. I tell you, that's black magic. He's playing on our mind. Yeah, Adama is playing black magic on our mind. Okay? Umpatutayalde. Burfut to Dubai. Umpatutayalde. So, Adama, we are saying that we, the Gambian people, know what is happening. So, my conversation with the ladies I met yesterday, when I explained to them the wealth of the president. The president is so rich. He's so rich. He's so rich that he lives in his own Dubai world. Adama, his mind is what is Dubai. He's building a mansion. In all the mansions he's building, they look like Dubai. His life he's leading is the life of Dubai. Mom Sheikh la Sheikh. So he tells you your country looks like Dubai. For many Gambians, you know what they say, right? Make them believe. Make them. Gambians are angry. Kabada legi so for them. Yeah, guy, you know, Adama era. Mune so in a chef rek ñun baax na legi de ya moy la de man nani mo de man nani ma Adama